the last nail, and it's Tuesday, April 23rd. So now I'm in Disney. I'm in the Pixar Pals parking structure. Let's see, I'm at 47, between 47E and F. It's always good to designate what parking area you're in. But got my tickets and reservations and everything, and I'm going to go be spending the day at California Adventure, and I'm kind of hyped up for this, and I hope my energy lasts all day and part of the night. So the lighting in here is not all that great, but I don't really care at this point. So I have the Genie Plus service, which is kind of nice. So the park doesn't open till 8, and I think it's a little after 7, so I'm here early. But to me the attractions, and I say the attractions, really the whole experience of being on the property is, to me, is the main attraction. So I have my appropriate hat. Even though I have my sweatshirt, I have an older, that's Splash Mountain, by the way, which is now defunct. It's being retooled up. So as same ride, essentially just a different theme. So I'm headed towards the tram cars, and I have to go through security, so they'll have to look at my bag and make sure I've got, I'm not bringing explosives or weapons or anything like that in. It's just kind of like just the way it is these days with security, but I'd rather have security and be safe. So, see you in a little bit. So this is the real deal now. I've been waiting for this for a pretty long time.
We are now en route to the Disneyland.
Welcome to the Disneyland Resort.
Disneyland Bus, Disney California Adventure Bus, and the Downtown Disney District. If you're here today, a one-day car hopper ticket offers same-day admission to both Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. If you have more time to spend, multi-day tickets are an especially good value. Maximize your visit by downloading the official Disneyland app to purchase tickets, access cost.
Okay, so just got off the tram, walking towards the promenade. I have to check the time here. It's about 7:30, so I think we've got about a half hour to go before Cal Adventure opens. So let's see here. I'm going to go this way first and take care of some business. Okay, so here's the lineup of people so far. Oh, I guess they're letting people in early. So if they're doing that, I'm going to pull out my phone because my ticket is on my phone, and I think I'm going to head down towards Cars Land. Either that or it's an early rope drop. So we'll just see what's going on. Yay, I'm here at California Adventure, and it looks like we got an onshore flow today. So I didn't bring my bucket hat because I don't know if this is pretty strong onshore, so I don't think it's going to get very sunny today. But might be doing some filming for YouTube, just like I am. Well, I'm now in Cal Adventure. Of course, first thing I have to do is go find somewhere where I can do business. Then I'm going to head down to Cars Land before that gets too packed up. But this is cool. And I'll tell you, if you have an issue with crowds, being in crowds, or, you know, you probably shouldn't be coming here. But if you're okay, then you probably should be coming here anyway, because it's an experience. There's Carthay Circle. I think it's a restaurant. I'm not sure if it's a theater or not. There's Hollywood. I don't know what they call this, but yeah, Hollywood Boulevard. There's the information stand. Grizzly Peak. Over there, one of my favorite rides is over there. I think it's soaring over California this time around. Oh, so they are having a rope drop. Okay, that's why there's a big lineup here, and I bet most of these people are gonna try to get into Cars Land. So I'm gonna try to find a restroom. Okay, so took care of that. I'm at Grizzly Peak. Please travel safely. This is, I think Grizzly Peak is kind of like Sierra Nevada out and I'm in my home state, so it's gonna be weird for me to say out in California because I'm in California. I am out here. Probably a lot of people are waiting to get into the Cars Land ride, which I am too. You know, so I kind of feel like a Colorado cow with all these other cows going all the same way to slaughter. Anyway, I should be more positive than that. It's probably best to get this out of the way in the morning. So I'll turn the camera around. You get an idea. That gives you an idea of how many people are here for rope drop. So we're about a minute to 2 minutes away from the rope drop. Oh, they got the music going. About 1 minute. So we'll see how competitive people can get around here. From previous Disney YouTubes, people can get pretty competitive. I gotta get to the next ride first. That type of thing. But like I said before, today I'm a 68-year-old, and tomorrow I'm a 68-year-old kid. You know what this reminds me of? Okay, the rope just dropped. It's 8 o'clock. The park is officially open. It reminds me of doing a 5K race that I used to do way back when. And I used to be back in the pack. And, you know, there was always a crowd of people. And the interesting thing is when you're back in the pack like me and you started running, you had to watch 3- and 4-year-olds because you trip over them because they want to go out fast. And this kind of reminds me of a 5K race. So I can already see that most of the people here are going towards Radiator Springs. And, you know, that's what I'd be doing, and that's what I am doing. So welcome to Cars Land. Got the sign up here for Route 66. Oh, I think I'm already in the light. Oh, no, I'm not. I thought I was already in a lightning lane. So I'm in the queue for Radiator Springs. They're in Cars Land, the Cars Ride. And it looks like they're running, but on the Disneyland app it says it's closed. But I see the cars running near the end of the ride. Oh, let's see, that one didn't have anybody in it, but I did see a car that I thought had somebody in it, and that could have been Disney employees. So we'll see what happens here, but the line is moving. So I think all in all, it was a pretty good decision to come here first. Oh, and I might be able to get into single rider's line. And here, this is good. The line is moving. You can see Radiator Springs. Let's see if I can catch. I don't know if. Well, hopefully, in a little bit, we should be able to start seeing people. Let's see, people in cars. I think I just saw somebody coming by actually riding in a car. So, yep, they already got people in the cars. That's why they call it Cars Land.
Biggest lifeguards. So I got a
Yep. This ride is going. Now I'm almost up front, ready to go on the ride. The ride's open, and I got into the single rider's queue, and the timing just worked out perfectly, for me at least, because I think they closed the gate right after, and the non-single riders, the line's pretty long. So next stop, the ride. All right, here we go, Radiator.
You make sure the seat buckles over your shoulders, sir.
Okay, had an issue with the seat belt.
racing yet. Just follow later in the Here, come and Sheriff. Howdy. Here for the big race, huh? It's gonna be fun. Hey, you ever gone tractor tipping? Indeed. You sneaked up on him and ready? Don't let Frank catch you.
Visitors on this planet.
Yippee.
Race day!
Radiator Springs.
Why do I need to be fast?
You need to look fast. Now. From
All right, here we go.
Now, the race. She's about to begin. Una fortuna, tu me fortuna. Trae together, right? And go out there.
Looks like Radiator Springs has a new check.
Great race, everybody. Look at the one. We did, Gator. How you fit? Because we made new friends. We won.
That was great.
New friends. Wait for them. Can't go back and kill with no trouble. Get me later. I'm done.
I love Radiator
When stops these exit remember, keep all your prisoners along. Hey, hold your mind now. Stay out of trouble.
Well, I gotta say, that was intense. I remember I forgot how intense it was when you were actually in the dark part of the ride, and you get going pretty quick in those cars. You get going very fast in those cars. So I'm gonna, at some point today, I'm gonna try to do it again. Maybe this time without the camera, just to go on the ride and just for the pure enjoyment. So, but that was intense. Now I have to figure out what to do next. I don't know if there's anything that's going to top it, or anything that's going to top it today. But those are my. That's kind of my reaction to the ride. It's definitely worth the wait. Let's see another thing. It's 8:33. Rope drop was exactly at 8 o'clock. So I got through rope drop, got in the queue line, and made it through the ride in 33 minutes. That's pretty good for getting here early in the morning. So I think I'm going to go over and sit down for a little bit and just kind of figure out what I want to do from here. I don't really have any rhyme or reason, but I expect to be at the park all day. So I'm going to go sit down and just kind of go over things and see what I want to do next. So I think what I'm going to do now is go over to Soarin' over California and do that ride. So it's kind of going back up to the north part of the park, but I wanted to get through the Cars ride. Right now I think they got about a 70-minute standby wait. Now I got lucky because I got into the single queue pretty quickly. So now I'm going to try Soarin'. And I do have the Genie Plus service, so I can make reservations in what they call the Lightning Lane. This is the Avengers campus. They have a ride there that I'll probably check out. And that's the old Hollywood Tower ride. which got rethemed. That looks pretty neat. I think that's the tallest building in the whole Disney resort here. Okay, so now I'm going into Soarin' over California. They said the standby entrance was 10 minutes, which virtually means that there's no standby. I mean, there's really no line here, and that's what it looks like. A lot of times when there's a line, you got time to sit and look at the aviation photographs. I think this is kind of patterned either after the Burbank airport or the Van Nuys airport back probably around 100 years ago. But there's, I guess one of my heroes, Charles Chuck Yeager. He was the first pilot to break the sound barrier. Yeager was featured in the movie The Right Stuff, really about the first half of the movie. So they're having me wait here at the yellow line. That's cool. Make it great timing so far. I don't even think it's 9 o'clock. So I'm about to go on my second attraction. And again, I say attraction, I think the whole Disney park and Disney property here is an attraction in itself. I think it's just amazing just being here. And I've been coming to the Disney parks here for over 50 years, and I still get the heebie-jeebies coming here. So at some point I will be cleared for takeoff. I don't know how visible that is, but I've got it zoomed just before it turns digital. But this is the Let's get a little closer. This is kind of the pre-ride.
The man was supposed to come.
Following the flight path soaring around the world, which I've seen, but I think we're getting California today. I don't think we're getting soaring around the world.
Hello and welcome to Soarin'. My name is Patrick and I'll be your chief flight attendant today. We'll begin boarding in a few minutes, but first I'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information. When the doors to your flight open, please take a seat and store all carry-on items in the underseat compartment. This includes cameras, purses, hats, and of course, these little beauties. Next, fasten your seatbelts, inserting them into the buckle on your right. If smaller aviators don't measure up to the height indicator on the seat, just put the belt through the loop in the center strap before buckling. Nice work, pal. Soon you will be airborne. So if you or your little aviators have a fear of flying or of heights, you might want to wait for your party at the arrival gate. Okay, let's review. That is seatbelt, carry-on item, safety strap, fear of heights, keep your hands and arms inside at all times. Anything else? Yeah. Have a nice flight.
So just came out of soaring over the world. I thought it was going to be soaring over California today, but we ended up getting soaring over the world, which was pretty cool. Starts off at the Matterhorn, and at some point they showed the Neuschwanstein Castle in Germany, which was really cool because we'd been there about 5 years ago. So they just said store your cameras underneath the seat. And there was really no reason for me to try to film the experience, the main experience of the ride, because you can see that on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and see Soarin' Over the World or Soarin' Over California. So I just decided not to leave my camera out. I put everything, as I said, even my hat, underneath the seat. So I think now I'm going to take care of breakfast. So plenty of places to eat here, and I'm making good time on the day. Here's the Condor gas pumps. I guess later in the day, if I lose energy, I'll just come over here and fill up. Hey, I like the price on this. About 27 cents a gallon. Nice. So I think next stop for me is one of the newer lands in here. There's a couple of them. The Avengers Campus, which is over my left shoulder. I'll go there at some point. But the newer land is San Francisco Square, and I think it replaces the Fisherman's Wharf. Now, the Boulder Bakery tour, I think, is closed for probably some kind of refurbishment. So I'm going to check out the new, or the repurposed, I guess, San Francisco Square, and there's probably some good eating places in here because I'm kind of hungry now. Would like at least something that resembles breakfast. So here's one of the signs that lets you know that you're in historic San Francisco Square. And I think the theme here, I think it got rethemed into being more of a Pacific Rim than a specific area in California. There's the Golden Vine Winery, one of the places in Cal Adventure that you can get alcoholic drinks. Some of this is pretty much the same, and then I think some of it has been rethemed. Wharfside Travel Agency, and I think this evening they have the World of Color. Now the weather here is great, yet last night at the ball game it was a very, very light drizzle. The onshore flow today so far doesn't seem to be as heavy as it was yesterday, so I didn't need to wear my bucket hat. I could just wear my Disney resort hat. But I love this bridge. It's been retooled as the Golden Gate Bridge, but with a little flavor of Asian architecture. But this is so cool here because this, you've got the bridge, you've got Pixar Pier, you've got the Incredicoaster in the background. I'll definitely go on that. That's another one of my favorite rides here. The water looks really kind of nice and clear. Probably could use a little cleanup in there. Oh, people have been dropping coins, probably dropping coins for good luck. So here it is, San Francisco Square. I love that name. Did a nice job on the Golden Gate Bridge, giving it, like I said, giving it an Asian flavor. I'm going to see if I can find plant-based food here. I should be able to. I checked the barbecue place out, and they didn't have any. Of course, I could have had barbecued tofu, but we'll see what somebody has in here. So far, this looks like a really nice retheming, and I don't really know how many places are open right now. They could be opening later for lunch, but we'll see. Here's another San Francisco Square. We got Fredzilla, Wasabi, Go-Go Tamago, Pyro Himata, Honey Lemon, and Baymax. And I think this is the Ghirardelli store. But I'm kind of bummed because the bakery tour, that was always a favorite of mine, but that's closed today. I don't know for how long. But here they got Ghirardelli sundaes. So here's back in the Cars land, and I gotta say, boy, Disney did a great job emulating the rock formations in the Southwest. They did an incredible job with this. I've been to Arches National Park in Utah, maybe, I don't know, it's supposed to be Arizona, something like that. But they did their artisans just did a wonderful job here. Mater used it, dang near fainted. Let's see. Should be able to see the next couple of cars coming by. Yeah, those cars really move. Looked like not slow. He had just, let's see the next cars. I like kind of their fake cactus. Rusty's, he had, let's see, which, oh, he had just, let's see. Let's see the next ones. Okay, I gotta do it. I hear it, here they come. Okay, here they come. There go the car racers. Okay, I just had to say that. So that was it for breakfast. I had an Impossible Burger and a cup of coffee. So, with that said, I'm probably not going to go on any thrill rides right now. Probably just walk around and get a little exercise. So, I'm back in Cars Land because that's where the Impossible Burger was. But of course, Impossible Burger is a vegetarian burger, so that's what I wanted to get. I really, again, I want to stay off of meat, so just keep walking around. Here's one of the stores, Radiator Springs Classic, Ramon. Let's see what they have in here. Get your kicks on Route 66. Up it on Route 66. Radiator Springs, Cars Land. Here's some of the metal toy cars. Champions Custom Speed Shop. Get a license plate frame. Oh, there's a nice sweatshirt, I think. Oh, that's pressed on. I thought it might have been embroidered. I actually like things that are embroidered. Now, I do like these Disneyland resort sweatshirts. I think these are cool looking, and I know they have those at the Disney World store. And they have Disneyland shirts, Disneyland, that's cool. Believe Magic, oh boy.
She's the whole show. You, I can see it now from here. Come on. Come on, girl. Sing with me. She's with here, girl. Oh.
Now I'm starting to see the crowds pick up a little bit. And when I take a look at my Disney app, I'll see what the timing, oh, here, I don't want to walk in front of them. They're trying to get a picture. This is the Rollicking Roadsters. Wait time about 30 minutes. So it looks like the wait times are starting to pick up. But before I can really go on anything right now, I've got to wait for my breakfast to settle down. But I can always watch some of the other rides. This ride's kind of interesting because it seems like all these cars do is dance and turn circles, and you're not really controlling anything. But anyway, people like it. They like the music. Because now I'm taking a walk towards, one place I've never been. I think it used to be a Bug's Land, but now it's the campus. Let's see, the Avengers campus, that's what it is. And last time I was here, I'm not sure if they were building it or what they were doing. This has been open for about a year. Okay, so this is I just took my first step into the Avengers campus. This is kind of cool. It has a little bit of a Star Wars flavor to it. Got the Avengers Vault. Oh, here comes. And here comes Captain America. Avengers Vault, I guess, is where you can buy some Avengers souvenirs. This is kind of cool in here. amazing. So here's one of the Avengers superheroes, and to be honest with you, I don't know which one it is, because I don't get into the Avengers too much.
Just saying.
But I guess everybody's waiting to get their pictures. Very cool. I'm just going to kind of go walk through here and kind of soak the Avengers campus in a little bit. You know, again, I think it seems to have a little bit of a flavor of Star Wars, which I'll see for the first time tomorrow. I'll see the Star Wars campus. And I haven't used my Genie Plus yet. I probably should. Well, like I said, just being here is very cool. Very wonderful. We got bubbles. Somebody's got the Spider-Man bubble machine going. What would a Disney park be without bubbles? Shawarma place. So we got, this is web slingers, okay. I think this is one of those rides that's like a real interactive ride. And I probably won't want to do that. Well, let's see what's around here. Web suppliers. I'm just trying to get a little flavor. I think one of the things they have here is a Spider-Man, where I guess Spider-Man jumps from building to building, and I understand it's basically a robot that they have doing that. Open house vehicle demo. Oh, this is the exit line for that ride that I was talking about. And then I think this is where they do the Spider-Man show, the Spider-Man jumping around the buildings. I do want to say I do miss my fiance Keely. Keely, I love you. And you know, maybe next time we come out to California, then we can, you know, hit the Disney parks like we did quite a few years ago. But I thank you for, you know, just supporting me when I wanted to come out here and see my brother and hit the parks for 2 days, get my fill of Disney for a couple days. I really do appreciate it. Now, I do have a message for similar to the one that I did yesterday up in Los Angeles, but I'll do that in a little bit. So I just want to let you know, if you're watching this video of me frolicking around California adventure, you, I think, are just absolutely awesome. I think you're just an awesome human being. There's a lot of negativity in this world, and you know, sometimes I get down on myself and I become part of it, but I just want to let you know that I think you're absolutely awesome. And to add to that, love yourself, not just to end with that. Show that love for others. That's what a lot of people are looking for, is just some love in their life. All right, there's King Donald. It's Donald Duck. Taking pictures.
See, I went.
Not really sure what this square is, but I know Hollywood Boulevard's down there. Oh, this is part of Buena Vista Street. Here it comes. Let's go over here. Here's the Hollywood Boulevard Carthay. Let's see, what do they call this car? Okay, he's letting people on and off. This, I guess, is the Pacifical. Oh, the red car. Here, they used to have these in Los Angeles. Pacific Electric 623. This would be the red car. So this is Buena Vista Street. I remember that. I think I'm going to head this way. I think my tummy now is starting to settle down a little bit, but I don't want to push it with any turbulent rides yet. I want to go on Incredicoaster at some point and do a full video on that. Well, I guess the monorail is running today, and I just missed what I want to say every time I see the monorail go by. So, you know, between today and tomorrow, I'm sure I'll get that. And then yesterday at out in the promenade last night, I did see the monorail. So I was able to say what I wanted to say. So here's the airfield. I see the standby line is starting to fill up. They're probably going to open up both theaters. They just had the one theater this morning. Now here's Grizzly Peak, the land of scenic wonders. So, you know, it's actually starting to clear up a little bit. And I'm thinking I could do the Rapids ride, even though it might get a little wet. It's a really nice ride to do when it's hot out. Then you'll see the lines for this ride to be really long. Now, from the looks of things, I don't know if I want to film the ride. That would be the only problem, because of all the mist. Mist would get on my camera, and I really don't know, but I think this would be a cool ride to do. I know the engineering on this ride, the boats that spin around, like here comes one. There's one up there. I think it's going to do a turn, and then at some point there's probably going to be another one that's going to come down. But the engine, they have some kind of engineering where they can actually cause the boats to spin when they come down. Oops, my battery's going. My first battery is going. I have two more. And I do have an extra camera. And this hotel is the Grand Californian. Probably like a lot of the Disney hotels, it's very pricey. And I don't know if they allow you to go. Oh, you know, I think they do allow you to go inside and at least walk around a little bit. Then I guess eventually come back in here. Oh, that's what they call this. Oh, it's the Russian River Outfitters. Now, I know at some point my camera is going to shut down. So I just did the Grizzly Rapids ride, and I had to put everything away. Couldn't film that because it was really wet. The turbulence was okay. So I think I'm going to try to head down by the Incredicoaster. I'm going to have to change my battery out though, because I do want to do a full video on the Incredicoaster. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I got to check the timing on it and see if I need to use my standby. The standby on the Grizzly Rapids was 5 minutes, which essentially means that it was a walk-on. So that worked out really well. I probably won't go on that again because it is a rather cool day. And you do get wet on that ride. So, and I don't want my camera equipment getting wet. So anyway, I think I'm going to change my battery out and reload. So the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail is one of the things that's closed here. There's a Disney depiction of a fallen redwood tree, and I'll tell you, when you look at this is pretty good depiction on how big these things get. That looks like it would be a giant sequoia. Of course, here's a couple of silly bears. Out in the wild, they aren't so silly. They look like, I don't know, they look like they would be grizzly bears to me. Okay, here goes the Incredicoaster, and I'm filming.
Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
I don't know how that came out, but That was incredible. That's why they call it the Incredicoaster.
Crazy babies can be.
Oh yeah. There I am, right there, holding the camera. That was intense. And I'm not sure. I have to say too that I was not able to hold the camera the way I wanted to on the whole ride. You just can't help holding on to your camera so it doesn't fall anywhere and injure you or someone else. But that was intense. So that was just totally intense. I may go on it again one more without holding the camera just to experience the ride. Boy, I just forgot how much that ride just kicks ass. Totally. Yeah, that was amazing. So I'm going to go through that again. So I've done about 4 rides that I really wanted to do. I started off at Cars Land, and then I did the Soarin', and they had the Soarin' Around the World, which was really cool. Then I did the Grizzly Rapids, and the Incredicoaster was just unbelievable. So anyway, I think I'm just gonna relax a little bit, not press it, because I plan on being here for the day. So one thing is the part where you go around and upside down. You do kind of a 360. My question was, do I point the camera straight forward or do I point it out? And I didn't really have a choice. I just pointed the camera where it was going to go. And so, but part of the ride was the behavior of my hand with the camera. That was a very turbulent ride. I remember it in the past being much smoother. Now, one thing is now is the sun decided to come out and it's warmed up. So I guess what that means is probably going to turn out to be a really beautiful day. So here comes let's see if you can see the Incredicoaster coming. Hang on, I might have to move out of the way because the water does sprout up, and again, I don't want the camera to get wet. Let's see here. Here it comes. Nice. Oh, here's an old character.
Thrills, games that test the skills. It's all right here.
Mr. Potato Head.
Midway Mania. Do you think I'm kidding? Do you think we call it Mania for nothing? Oh no. You gotta say it to believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you won't believe your eyes when you experience for yourselves our amazing marvel of the Midway. Hurry! Woody, Buzz, and all my pals have set up the Midway Mania playset just for you. So while Andy's away, it's time to play.
So I booked my first ride. It's the one behind me. It's Toy Story Midway Media or something. Midway Media or something like that. But it won't be till 2 o'clock. So I'll see how that works. But I'm just going to continue to walk around and see what's happening. I was probably a little bit shaken up by the turbulence on the Incredicoaster, so I'm just gonna let settle down a little bit, and I'll be fine. But I'm just gonna walk around a little bit. So here's one of the Pixar characters entertaining the little children. That's very, very cool. you got to wait in line. I'd probably be a little bit of a big child. So here's some more of the... Here comes a car. We'll really get a idea of here of how fast these cars move. There, now I'm starting to feel a little better after that ride, so I'm not in such a hurry, I guess, to want to go on that one again. This is cool. This is a neat little circus ride. The emotional whirlwind, that's what they call it. Oh, they're you know what they are? They're marbles. This is the inside out emotional whirlwind. Boy, you could really, here's a pun, you could really lose your marbles on this one. Right here, I think it's called the Silly Symphony Strings. I think I've been on this at some point. You can get going pretty fast, and the centrifugal force carries you outward at almost like a 45-degree angle. A good way to see the park. Another way to see the park is to go on the big, I guess, what the big Ferris wheel. You go up pretty high. That's where they have the Mickey. And then later tonight, I'd like to be here for that, would be the World of Color. I think that would be neat to see in here. But here's the lake. They probably have this area closed off because you can't really get the full effect unless you're over or across on the other side of the water. Well, let's see what's over here. It's kind of neat to walk in some of the areas that not a lot of people walk in, but you get a nice view. I don't know at some point if Disney is ever going to fill this lake in and put more attractions or keep it for just World of Color type entertainment. Hey, here's another one where they'll take you around, and the I guess the rocket ships, I guess what you'd call them, go out. We'll go out a little bit over the water with the centrifugal force. Oh, here's one of these up and down rides for mainly, I guess, for kids. I've seen these at some of the fairs that take you up really high and then they drop you. But these look like they're pretty tame. So here goes. I'm not sure what the name of this one is, but that one gets you out there pretty good. I think that's an abridged version playing of the William Tell Overture. So here's another view that I have, and this is kind of looking southeast. And you know, what's interesting about coming here is the rides that you think are going to have a long line don't, and some of the rides that you don't think are going to have a long line do. So probably no rhyme or reason, but maybe the kiddie rides, the rides that the families can go on. But there again is the Disney, I forget what they call some of these rides. But later on tonight, they'll be showing they'll have the World of Color. And I think the Disney wheel will actually be part of that. Okay, it's almost 10 after 12, and I think I can make it. But I'm going to try to get over to the Avengers campus and see the Amazing Spider-Man. That's supposed to start at 12:15. So I'm going to try to get over to that. I want to see that show. So there's probably going to be a bit of a crowd there, but we'll see how it goes.